Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Train Man, and welcome back to the weekly timetable for the week of March 22nd, 2015. I am going toe-to-toe with the Lakeshore Limited today, and you can hear a little bit more about that on the podcast if you haven't watched it already, but that is the last thing I have to get to this week. The first thing is Simulation Protocol Overload Episode 22, The Run. I could have named it On the Run for a nice Pink Floyd reference, but it is the completion of this area that we've spent 3 episodes in. It could have been 6. I cut out a lot of footage. We spent 3 episodes in, and it's John and Weibold and I towards the end, and eventually it ends up being just Weibold and I. But it is a harrowing adventure of stuff, of us doing the running to get to the feces box and get the wool and get the hell out of there. And there's some amazing moments in this episode. It all comes down to the end, and it makes it the highlight of this trilogy.
Try to make it?
I'm going to.
Should I go right? Should I go right after you?
There's a lot of blazes. That's like 5 or 6 of them just in a group there.
You should go with me.
Come on, guys.
Oh, he's doing it right now.
Here it goes, nothing.
Ellis,
New server.
you
just
froze
completely
for me.
locked up. Yeah. For a minute there, the server ceased.
Oh, I got withered. And then dead.
Damn.
Blazes. Come on, this is not the time to run out of food power.
Food power.
I don't care, I get this isn't the time to be thinking, please Evax! No!
On Tuesday, we had Train Man Plays Chris Over's Locomotion, episode 172? 1 or 2? 172, Raising Hell. Now, Raising Hell is a little bit of a twisty title there. The reason I went with it is because it's a callback to something. We're not raising hells and creating chaos. We are nurturing hell. We're building it slowly. We're rebuilding hell. If you guys know what I'm getting at. If you don't, you can go back and take a look at some of the older Locomotion episodes and see precisely what I'm talking about. Hell is the name, of course, given to the most ridiculous intersection on the system that is way too overcomplicated and super insulated, and trains have 3 different paths through it. And we're just getting to the start of that over here on the Ohio map.
Crap, no. Stop. Why do you delete the wrong one every single time? Oh, that scared the living daylights out of me. Okay. Thought I was gonna have some dead trains there. Alright, so move this to here. Put a signal. Ski ports.
On Wednesday, we had Homeworld Remastered Episode 3, Traders and Raiders. This was actually kind of a nice title. It fell together. Originally it was named something different, but we meet some trading aliens, and then we meet some raiding aliens, so we make a nice interaction, and then we fight to the death with completely different people. So it's immediately we've met 3 alien races after leaving our home planet for the first time. This must be one hell of a culture shock. But, yeah, no, the game is amazing. I love Homeworld. The story of Key, of course, there's a lot of things that are unexplained as of yet, but I'm hoping they will be explained. Other than that, it's, the kind of brave new world you enter into this galactic playing field, and it's, what is going on? That sort of thing. And you just, I'm sure the people on the Pride of Figara are completely lost, just as much as I am. I'm not that lost, actually. I do know a little bit about the series, but anyways. The Bentusi.
Ambassador away.
Wait, we have an ambassador? How do we know it's not about to murder us?
Locked in, hailing Signal open on all channels.
We were scared to death of it a second ago. Then we get to see it and it's not murderous.
Magnetic field now. Almost there. Fleet, we've lost guidance and are being drawn in.
It's gonna eat you.
It's a lot of lights. There seems to be some kind of activity inside. I can see.
On Thursday with the Zombie Train, episode 114, Crosses at Worcester. Crosses at Worcester is the thing that the name that I've given to the intersection at the town of Worcester on the map. It is a, not a well, I guess it's a diamond, but straight dead across 90 degrees. It could have alternatively been titled Drumlin Field Part 2 because this is where we do all the Drumlin building. And Drumlin is a really fun word to say, and I talk about it more on the Terminus podcast. But we're sort of building this landscape, and it's turning out really well, because it's the sort of style that I've never gone with before, and it's really geological. Now, I think some of the things are out of scale, but I've been putting a lot of, what's the word? I've been putting a lot of real-life experience into this, so hopefully it turns out great.
Anyways, the final leg, there are 3 different legs of this that we have to build. We are building the first one right here, of course. The second one is between here and the ocean, which is that final block that we haven't been to, the final name tile. And the third one is by far the longest one. And it runs from where we are right now, several miles to the southeast, rather, and terminates in a town that's already built, but that I don't have on this map because they aren't connected, to save, or really for sanity's sake.
I gotta do Train Fever first. It was supposed to come out first. It did not. But Train Fever episode 29, Building Downhill, could have also been called The Replacement. We get rid of Baldwin's 6 wheels once and for all. It is game over for those tiny little useless engines, and we bring out the General in full force. Next episode we get a double header, which is something I've never done before. But right now it's really kind of cool. We decided to, I should say, we scrapped all the Baldwin 6 wheels. I could have kept one around, but I don't know. We're short for cash. I don't think it was worth it.
Okay, that'll work. Line 7 is upgraded. Set line 7. And instead we're going to take line 1, send it to depot, and sell on arrival. We don't need the 6 wheels sticking around.
And finally, on Space Engineers, episode 33, the title Maximum Piracy, we steal 2 things in one episode, and then I go and steal a third one, and I could have gone for a couple of others off camera. But we use all those, we're going to use all those components, all the things that we stole. We got a mining carriage by ourselves, and we took out the Red Dawn to snag a business shipment. And once we harvest everything from those, we will be able to finish the Hyperion and make the jump to light speed, hyperspace, whatever, warp speed, interstellar drive, whatever you want to call it, wormhole drive. It has so many different names throughout the ages of science fiction. Either way, we're going infinite very soon.
I think the turret's AI knows to lead shots in an erratic manner, for an accelerating target. I no longer see lasers.
And to round out the week, we had the podcast. That's uploading and processing as we speak. And I'm going to go take a train. So I'll see you next week. We've got videos lined up for the rest of the week. So enjoy that. I'll be posting content remotely. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next week. Trayman out.